first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run here with Raymond Calais.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Fields. He fights him off, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Fields flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago! Darnell Mooney, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. His first carry, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How
about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
On the ground, it's Calais. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Fields eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Antonio Callaway, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hines. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. To throw, it's Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally. Fields now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They'll run. Calais able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Flushed out right. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They snap it to Fields. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Here's Calais. And down inside the 15 he goes. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run with Calais. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Fields. He'll get this to his running back, Calais. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. Now Fields. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Hines on the toss play. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security. And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 23 yards on the tuck and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play. Hands it off out of the gun. Busts through the tackle. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And now here's a carry heading left. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Raymond Calais, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Bears continue to pull away here in this first half. Santos with the extra point, and it is 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it, and he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him so far. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now a handoff as they run left side. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Raymond Calais with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears open the lead up to 34-0. Now the point after try for Santos. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. He's got a man. Complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen's throw here pulled in by Golladay. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Forced out to his left. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Josh Allen with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Beats are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Point after try forthcoming. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Fields on first down. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
On second down, right back to Hines.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. And now they'll throw with Allen. That's caught by Galladay. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now it's Hines trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 15-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Beats are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Beats 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because
there he goes, left side. The 30, 10, touchdown, Chicago.
Raymond Calais,
83 yards.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Now Allen again.
Flush to his right. This to Hines on the drop-off. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. On play action, Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Allen to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Again, it's Calais.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
On play action, Allen eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And some room to work. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To the air, Allen.
Finds Hines again for the completion.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Open man is Galladay, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Beats get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
And he'll just take a seat in the driver to get at the 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
And he lost the football. It's going the other way. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say, we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Flushed out right. Allen hit. He lost the football, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
From the 22, Allen. They'll get this one to Galladay. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Allen going to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Beats have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got the 2-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the fourth, they got to be careful.
They definitely do, because they've actually brought them back into it, haven't they? They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bears are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Allen now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Allen. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing is Allen on third. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And again, it's Allen. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. On second down, it's Hines. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Allen from the gun on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Allen now looks to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
On second down now, it's Hines, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. Flushed out right. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to get the football at the 36.